Welcome back to Win Local News. Sunshine Coast horse breeders completed another hay drive to drought-affected parts of Queensland, sparked into action late last year by the story of a young girl whose pony was going hungry due to the state's big dry. Stan Johnston and his team loaded up for trip number 2, and once again our Paul Murphy went along for the ride.
Refreshed after the Christmas break, Stan Johnston saddled up for mission number 2. This journey a family affair with brothers Ken and Jock along with wife Marilyn, part of the team. But this time around they had a helping hand.
We've had nearly all this hay donated, and a lot of the people are really feel privileged to be able to donate.
Their aim's still the same, providing feed to kids' horses, often the forgotten victims in the state's ongoing dry spell. This trip including drops at Dunkeld, Charleville, Quilpie, Windora and areas in between.
We don't care if they're rich or poor or whatever. We're there. If the kids wanting to feed their horses, we've given them hay.
Christmas has recently come and gone, but this hay is better than any present Santa Claus could deliver. They're a hardy bunch, these country folk. You won't hear them complaining or asking for handouts. But when they get a hand up from people like Stan and his team, well, they're mighty thankful.
People are really struggling financially, you know, with the lick and feeding cattle and adjustment and everything else that's involved there. It's taken its toll on a lot of families, so it will be really helpful.
Some of the areas we pass through in our travels have received rainfall in the past week. However, it's been a bit hit and miss. In some cases, more miss than hit.
Mum's always on the internet checking the rain, but it seems to forecast wrong, and Dad he just hopes for rain, but never expects it.
The conditions at Adavale out past Charleville forcing Colin Cray to find work away from home to make ends meet, leaving wife Jo to run the family's cattle property.
We've got good neighbours around us to give us support, but yeah, she's pretty much on her own, and it makes me feel a bit inadequate being so far away.
The couple's children sent interstate to stay with their grandparents to avoid the worst of the Queensland drought.
It's not a normal thing at all to be separated for that amount of time, and we're looking forward to them coming back, and I think they're looking forward to it too.
At Carl Baines Lantana Station in the Quilpie district, the past 2 years have brought little rain.
An old fella told me the other day, if you don't like dry weather, leave it.
Recent falls of 40 millimetres and the hay delivery keeping the family upbeat, determined to conquer whatever Mother Nature throws their way.
Well, God wants us here, and someone's got to be here, so that keeps us going.
When Stan first offered assistance to kids and their horses in drought-affected areas of Queensland, he was inundated with requests for help. With 2 trips now completed, most of those requests have been met, but Stan's planning one more trip out St George Cunnamulla Way in the near future. Any donations or assistance you can offer to help send him on his way will be greatly appreciated. Paul Murphy, Win News.
Yeah, beauty, Murph.